Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck. Hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack. Starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack. Produced by Barry Laminack. Directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. And this is episode number 777 of this little raggedy ass show. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well wherever you are. Broadcasting live. Action News 17 with Belinda. You know what's funny is that Twitter is just going to hell in a handbasket. Can we all just agree? The bots are out of control. Elon Musk's empire is crumbling. Pretty soon, we'll get to it. Twitter's just ass at this point. I really feel like Elon Musk, his story arc is going to be wild. I really believe that. I think as smart and as powerful and rich as this dude is, I gotta believe that at some point, I honestly think this dude's empire is going to crumble. Call me crazy. But I really do honestly and truly believe that. It seems like everything that this dude has done as of late has just turned to absolute garbage. We'll get to it. But like I look at Twitter, right? I look at anytime I tweet something or somebody tweets something, some random bot, and all of the bots are all blue checkmark verified bots. So you know that these bots are plants. I mean, they're not like plants like, oh, look, this bot is an ivy. They're all created by Elon and his team, if there's anybody left. That's it. It's trash. It's garbage. It's doo-doo. So yeah, I don't trust it. So yeah, we'll see what's happening. We'll see what's up. But it's just every time I tweet, I just get a random retweet or a like from a random bot. And it's like, really? They don't even follow me. It's just ass. So whatever. Welcome to the show. I thought I'd bitch about that because I just tweeted the show out. And wouldn't you know, hold on. I'll show you what I mean. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this shit? So I tweet the show out and I got a retweet from Harley Jam. I don't even know who that is. Oh, look, she joined in January of 2023. Not a real person. Just a made-up account. Doesn't follow me. I don't follow her. But yet she retweeted me. Get out of here. Scram, beat it, kid. Now, I know Mr. Fowler. I know John Paul. And I know Bash. Those are my guys. But, yeah, get out of here. It's so stupid. It's just the dumbest. So, all right. Well, as you could notice and tell, not on the patio. I am not with my boy, Dustin Sims. I'm in the dungeon. Thanks a lot, Cindy. I texted Cindy after the show yesterday. I was like, hey, Cindy, thanks for doing the show. It was a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. She goes, oh my God, I had a blast. That was so much fun. I was like, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. She goes, we got to do it again. And next time you don't have to be in the dungeon. I was like, yeah, well, that's going to stick now. So thanks for that. But yeah, she was great. So I appreciate her stopping by. That was fun times indeed. Hey, by the way, shout out to Aaron J. Bryant over there on the YouTubes, checking in and listening, sir. Much appreciated. Hold on, what the heck is happening? Probably going to be a slow day today. We got an Astros game, so I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be watching that and not necessarily watching this fine program. It looks like there's some people that are live that maybe, yeah. So I'm anticipating a slower day than normal. The friends of the show that maybe are aloof and elsewhere. Hey, PB Dubs! I don't know why that didn't fire off, but sir, thank you for resubscribing for 25 months. What is happening, sir? That's outstanding. Much appreciated, Dubs. Very much appreciated. But we are going to have a fun-ass show, whether you like it or not. We got sports to discuss. We're going to get into it, maybe get a little heated. I don't know. You know, I pride myself on having a community where, you mean the few people that have the Space City Sports Network? Do a lot of the people not have the Space City Sports Network? Is that true, Jared? Do a lot of people not have it? I mean, I have it. I can give you guys updates throughout the day as well. It's 1-1, middle of the fourth. JP France holding it down. BB Dub said my longest relationship in over 10 years. Let's go, sir. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Joe Pro? Good to see you, buddy. Joe Pro said, hello, deckheads. I'm stuck on a job waiting on material. Well, damn. That sucks. JP France gone 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 Ernie, and 4 Ks. Mr. Freed over there gone 3 innings, giving up 2 hits, an Ernie, and a K. Oh, see, Jared? See? Now you know why. Now you know why I won't switch off of this raggedy-ass Fubo. Jared said I have YouTube TV, and I'm not going to pay for Hulu just for Astros. Hulu doesn't get the Astros. It's Fubo. You have to get Fubo to watch the Astros. It sucks. Don't get Fubo. Sucks. So, or as Jenny's mom would say when I was a kid, sucks scissors. I just spit everywhere. Jesus Christ, what was that? So yeah, Astros 1-1. It is a home game, so there might be people at the game. I'm sure Dr. Dre on 290 is there. So yeah, there's that. But no Dustin Sims today, so that's disappointing. Thought we might have a guest again. There goes that. But we got plenty of sports. We're gonna have a debate that I think might get a little heated. And I will tell you now, I will not stand for any foolishness or sexism on this show when we get into this debate. Do you hear me? Am I making myself clear? Okay. And Joe Bro said, I'm pissed at trying to listen to Astros online. They think I'm in Louisiana, so it's out of market. Oh, wow. That sucks. Alex and Barry, I'm 15 minutes away. Hang on. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show, everybody. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. The internet went out. Just kidding. So yeah, we'll get into that. I got a lot of some interesting sports stories, some not interesting, but we'll get into all of it. Yo, Nasty Nate, appreciate you, man. Holy shit, 26 months, my friend. Damn. That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm kind of getting the runaround from Dustin Sims. This is 2 weeks in a row now. He has not showed it up. Sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. But that's okay. I'm making sure he didn't text for, yeah, okay. We're good to go. All right, so I evicted the critter. Oh, there you go. All right, so we're going to get into it. I've got some non-sports. Also, I figured today is a Wednesday. We're not doing the patio show. So you know what we'll probably do? Hey, let's do a private. What? Yeah, let's do a private show just for the Patreon members. That's how you do it. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It used to work. We'll see if I can still make it work. I don't know how that's going to go. So why not, right? I mean, hell, we started on time. Holy shit, we did. Yeah, we did. So if you want to join the Patreon, you absolutely can. Just patreon.com/Barry on Deck. It's a hell of a good way to support the show, support the program. Make sure we can keep doing this. I had some ideas. Okay. Now I want to make this show fun. I think we need to get back to the Tina Turner Day. Is today Tina Turner Day? Oh, damn. Total Dallas. I'm your private dancer. That's right. Holy shit. I totally forgot it's been that long. I want to get back to more fun and shenanigans on this show. And so a lot of times when you see stuff that's done for streamers, it's for like guys that are gaming, not guys that are talking sports and trying to put forth an actual show. So like some of the things you'll see is like, I popped in on Rev House's show the other day. I just watched, didn't really say anything, didn't talk. Yeah, I need to get back to more film sessions, Joe Pro. That is a fan favorite. I do know that. And so I think I've got to get back to like at least one film session a week. You know what I mean? I think I got to get back to at least one film session a week. That's got to be a thing, right? Like maybe just make it a Monday billboard or a Tuesday billboard or something like that. But I think that's got to be a plan. So, yeah, that was one thing on my mind is like, we got to get back to film sessions. That's a thing that I know a lot of people like. So I got to get back to that. But you know, like Rev House has some like jump scares and stuff like that. Sorry, somebody's talking shit. My nose is itching. So like you can be, you know, playing a game and then somebody can either use bits or channel points and play a sound. And while I think that's cool, part of the problem with that is you guys sometimes already with a guest, it can get kind of awkward with some of the shit that goes on because they don't know how Twitch works. So they're like, what is that noise? Why is there a cash register going or a train or why is Borat go wow, wow, wow? Like they don't know what's going on, right? So it's like, yeah. Hey, what up, Perry? Appreciate the lurk, homie. Told Dallas that I did a jump scare on House while he was playing a scary game last night. Yeah, and that's cool. That's what it's for, right? Alan said, don't do it. We would abuse it. Yeah, no shit, Alan. That's why I haven't done it. Because I would never get a thought. I would never get a segment in. And if we had a guest, we would never get through an hour with a guest. It would just be chaos all the time. Hey, what up, my sweet, sweet Donna? How are you, sweetie? Ian, what up, pimp? Good to see you, buddy. Perry is lurking. Thank you, buddy. So, but I thought, you know, you can't turn off that stuff with one click when having a guest. I mean, not really. It's not just one click. You know what I mean? Like you got to go into settings and it's not as easy as you might think. But I thought we could do something like that, right? Where it's a little more controlled or I don't know. So I'm thinking like something like a wheel of silly. Where like we have a wheel and we spin it and then we do something with the wheel. But like, I don't know if there's like something that triggers the wheel of silly. Maybe it's a word. Maybe it's a phrase. Maybe it's I don't know. But I'm thinking like a wheel of silly. A silly? Okay. Jesus Christ. A wheel of silly. And it's just got shit on it. And I don't know if it's going to be an actual wheel. John Dory said, let's get back Lawn Talk Friday. Well, I mean, we don't have Fridays anymore. And I know a lot of people liked Lawn Talk, but a lot of people hated Lawn Talk. And I'm all for the Lawn Talk. You guys just have to ask the questions. I'm willing to do Lawn Talk anytime. Right? You just ask the questions and I'll answer them. I'm happy to do that. So, yeah, just do it. Pee-wee word of the day. Yeah, how would he do that? I never watched Pee-wee's, what was it? Pee-wee's Big Adventure? What was his show called? Like, what was it Pee-wee's, what, oh, speaking of people that didn't like Lawn Talk. Hey, Cece, what are you doing, boo-boo? Love you. Cece was one of the ones that hated Lawn Talk. Who else? There's a couple other people. Oh, Pee-wee's Playhouse. That's what it was, Jen. Thank you. Hello, my love. Yeah, Pee-wee's Playhouse. But I swear to God, I never, ever, ever watched a single episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Not one in my entire life. So I don't even know, like, hey, Pee-wee's word of the day. I don't know why I don't know why my Pee-wee sounds like Kermit the Frog here. I have no idea why that got just, I'm surprised I didn't like all of a sudden just, hey, hello, mate. Oh, just go into my Australian accent by default. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do like a wheel of silly at some point. And that'll just make it more fun. You know what I mean? Destiny said, what about Whoop Somebody Ass Wednesday where we watch fight videos? Well, that's kind of like a film session. Film sessions just kind of evolved into breaking down fight videos. So every time you say blue on a day, everything goes crazy. New word each day. Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out how to do it, but I think that would be like, maybe I could, I don't know, like we post the word of the day or what Donna said, I'd be out on that. What? Be out on what, Donna? The wheel of silly? What would you be out on, Donna? So yeah, but I want to make it more fun. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be like anything like super crazy. Like I don't know. Oh, fight videos. No, it would just be a film session. Like that was just a normal film session. You know? Yeah, I wouldn't do like a whole day of fight videos. No. Oh God, no. No. It would just be a film session. Just one where I break it down. Just a normal film session. So yeah, so I'm thinking that'll be a fun time. You know what I mean? I think that'll be good. So I'm trying to do some shit like that. That'll be good. But I definitely do need to bring back film sessions. Starting to add more interviews again. So we'll see. I'll also tell you too, I'm still considering renaming the show. Just be prepared. It could happen. It could be a rebrand at some point. Okay. It could happen. I don't know. All right. Could happen. So be prepared if it does. I'm not saying that it's imminent, but it is still a thought in the back of my mind. Not a popular one. See, I knew it. She's like, well, be prepared for me to return my 12 Barry on Deck shirts. All right. Well, now I just gotta, well, then I'll just start a new show. I'll just have to start a new show. Jen said I have an idea, but you keep avoiding me. Jen, I have been avoiding everybody. Have no fear. It is not just you. I have been avoiding everybody. Trust and believe. Everyone. Believe me. Up here, no way, no. So, it's not you. Oh, great. Braves up 2-1. Fantastic. Don't even know what happened. Ronald Acuna Jr. Has hit a home run off of J.P. France, who's now gone 4 1/3 and given up 2 earnings. Amos said, I personally think you just need a producer to partner with and work with. Well, you know what, Amos? I'm going to be honest with you. One of the things I thought about was actually getting a co-host. Not even a producer. Just getting a co-host. I mean, yeah. That I've thought about that, but it's so hard. Of course, he's kicking butt on Astros. Oh yeah, it's so hard to.
Just no.
What? Why is that? Why was that guy off screen right now? Did you see that? Did you see how far off the shark was? Who did you time out? Who did you just time out, Mark? And I know who it was. Had to be Total Dallas. It's like, hold up. Can we just for a minute? Can we all just for a minute? Can we just for a second take a moment to appreciate the fact that Mark didn't even say who he timed out, and CC immediately just timed out Total Dallas. All Mark said was just no. And then CC just timed out Total Dallas, just straight to it. Didn't ask, didn't know who it was, just straight to Total Dallas. And you know what? Nobody batted an eye. Nobody thought twice. We all just knew it was Total Dallas, and she was right, and we all were right, and it was Total Dallas because of his stupid ass comment, which was, what am I going to do with my Total Dallas is on deck? Are you shirts? And Mark said, just no. I don't know why that was weird how it popped up like that. That was super crazy. I don't know. The alerts are all jacked up. I need to take the time one day to fix all that shit. Alan said if Dell lets another F-bomb fly, he'll be available. Oh, was he cursing? Was he cursing a lot? Huh. That's interesting. This is very interesting. Excuse me. Oh, Lord Jesus. During day baseball games, take a shot when the Astros score. Oh, well, I'll still be sober. Hey, Homer Astros fan. Thank you for the 100 biddies, my friend. Much appreciated, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Poor Total Dallas. It's like y'all picking on the one kid in class. Hey, he brings it on himself. He knows what's up. He knows what he's doing. It's on the daily now. It really is. Dell let an audio slip through. Oh, yeah, that sucks. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. Looking at a lot of stuff. I guess I need to get on the phone with Jen. Get my mind right. So here we go. Let's get some sports. Come on. Yeah, Total Dallas dishes it out too. Don't think that he doesn't. Don't think that he doesn't for 1 second dish it out. Oh, it was an Aaron Rodgers F-bomb. It wasn't Dell saying the F-bomb. Oh, that's good. Jen, no. Too late. Okay. Fair enough. I understand. I deserve that. I've earned that. And yeah, that's on me. That's, yeah. I mean, it's really more on my depression, but it's on me too. You know what's weird is you would think that it wouldn't be like that with all these stupid ass pills I'm taking, but here we are. All right, here's the sports headlines for the day. Yo, this is crazy news. right? So Jontay Porter, if you didn't hear about this, Jontay Porter is kind of a no-name dude. He's a bench player. I wouldn't even say he's a role player. Yeah, where is mine's at now? He's not even a role player, really.
Heck yeah.
No, Potch! Yeah, the lesser-known Porter. Potch, subscribe. That's weird. It says resubscribe for 1 month. Oh, I'm sorry. That was weird. Okay, resubscribe for 1 month. They've been subscribed for 26 months. I don't know. I freaked out. I don't know why it said it like that. That's so weird. Potch, thank you for 26 months, homie. Super mucho. Appreciate it, buddy. Joe Bro, thank you for the 303 bits, my friend. Oh, snap. Look at that. We got a hype train going. Just look at that. I guess I'll have to do I got to do a shot goblet. God damn it, Ponch. I just knew Ian would drop this in the chat before you got to it. Oh, he did. I just ignore him now. I just ignore it before. I try not to let Ian upset me anymore. I don't give a shit. No, he dropped it. Oh, no, he dropped it. Donna! Thank you for the 30 bits, sweetie. Oh, no. Make no mistake about it, chat. He definitely dropped. Yeah, Patch, could you not do the run and train thing? Could you? God bless you. No, let me go back and find it. Let's see. Let's go way on back. He done dropped a congrats to Coach O'Sullivan. No, Ian comes in and immediately drops all the headlines. He still does. He gets a little comfortable first, and then he does it. I love poor Ian. He gets picked on. Oh, here you go. Right here. There you go. 13 minutes ago. Toronto Raptors player got a ban for life. Yeah. And here we are. Ian's like, it's okay. Got his shades on. All right, well, cheers, man. Thank you guys for the hype train. Much appreciated. You guys are shit. Cheers. I saw this TikTok, by the way. Sound like a fucking boomer. I saw a TikTok. I was reading the news on TikTok, on my TikToky. I don't know. Nora and I, when we drink wine, I try to come up with hey, what up, Rob? The Raptors are still a thing. Yes, Rob! Does Ian read the headlines? Oh, does Ian write the headlines? I should put Ian in charge of the headlines, right? Ian, I should put you in charge of the headlines. How good are you at Canva? Huh? Cece said, no, you sound like my dad. They told me on the TikTok. I almost gave your dad an accent, and I already learned my lesson with your mom. She was like, my mom doesn't have an accent, Barry. I'm like, well, in my mind, she does. So I almost gave your dad an accent. And I don't know. It was either going to be accurate or racist as fuck. So I just was like, nope. Not going to do it. No. Well, cheers. Thank you guys for the hype train. Shot goblet time. Love you. Aha! Oh, damn. Ian's like, my dad died, okay? I'm not talking about your dad, Ian. I'm not talking about your dad. I'm talking about Cece's dad. Right here. She was talking about her dad. Ian, see that? Cece said, my dad. You sound like my dad. I'm not talking about your dad, Ian. By the way, Ian, my dad's dead too. You see that? That's his grave marker. Come at me with that, Ian. I wasn't talking about your dad. Skirt. Cece said, nah, that dude sounds like a straight vato loco. So I would have been accurate then. What up, Cisco? Cisco said, breaking news per my source, Ian. Total Dallas has been timed out. Oh, that's hilarious. I should put Ian in charge of headlines. Give him my Canva account for logins and just let him log in and do it. Ian, are you good on Canva? Do you know how to work Canva, Ian? Like, look, bro, Ian, if I give you my login, you think you could do this? Check it out. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Look, Ian, I'm going to show you what I do, okay? So this is how I show prep, Ian. I'm going to show you. Ian, so look. So I come into Canva, all right? I start the day. I come into Canva. Here's the Barry on Deck slides for the day, right? So there was Jared Taylor's birthday slide. So then I come down, and here's all the different slides for the show, and, you know, if I need anything. So if I got a quote, then I'll do a quote slide. I've got some different ones I'm working with. Maybe I'll do some scores and stuff, some different templates. But for the most part, you know, if I got a picture slides, this is some slides we're going to get to today. But here is, Ian, this is always the headline slide. So all you got to do is you just come in, and what I'll do is I'll go to ESPN, right? So, for example, let me just pull this up. We'll go ESPN, and then you just go to the front page, Ian. I got to zoom out here. You just go, here you go. So you copy this headline, Control C, come over here, and you just paste it in. Now you gotta clean it up. You can't just paste it like that, right? You gotta clean it up. So first things first, you gotta get rid of the bullet. You delete that. You gotta get rid of the underlining. That's not acceptable. Can't do that, right? So two things: you can either just remove the underline by going up here to the underline, or you can just get rid of the link. We don't need the link, so just do that, and there you go. Right? So that's it. Now, you got to have the graphic too, Ian, okay? So I'm going to school you on that. In the article, which you need to read, right? So you got to read the article. It usually has a reference to the player. If you click on that, hello, you just do copy image right up there, right? What that does, if that doesn't exist, once you copy the image, you just paste it. And once it's pasted in there, you just plop it on there. Done skis. You're hired, Ian. You're hired. Yeah? You gonna start doing the headlines for me? He said, I'm cry and laugh. So you're not, is that a no? Is that a no? Our new producer, Ian. Yeah, are you not? You can put me in charge of social media promotion. You're hired, Cisco. You kind of already do anyway. Shit. Are actually doing computer science. No, I'm not doing computer science. Because Flip acted like he was getting paid by the hour. That's funny. You get to work with Barry equals perk. Ugh. That is definitely not a perk. Ask Jen. Bless her heart. That is definitely not a perk. Not even close. Everybody's congratulating Ian. Congrats, Ian. He's like, I'm cry and laugh. Don't do it. Breaking news. Ian is cry and laugh. Here, look. I need to get Ian's, I'm going to, so I need to, I wonder, oh, I sure as hell can. Oh, this is fantastic. Whoa. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, this is some next level shit right here. I'm going to show you, Ian, I'm going to show you how easy this is just to make new headlines on the fly. You ready, buddy? Are you ready? You get ready for this. Okay, that's not. Ian, are you ready, buddy? Huh? Check this out, dude. You look at it. Right here, buddy. Hold on. Hold on, Ian. Hold your horses, bud. I got some more headlines for you because I know you like to do all the headlines. Oh, shit. I know you like to, couldn't spoil these. Here you go, Ian. Here's some more headlines for you. Ian is cry and laugh. There you go. There's your headlines. Ian is cry and laugh. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear the news, Total Dallas has been timed out. There you go. There's some other headlines for you. Ian is cry and laugh. You may have heard that one already. He announced it in the chat. Right there, you see he right there. Right there, you see he announced it also right there. See, I am cry and laugh. So yeah, he kind of announced it once already. But yeah. Figured we'd get to it again just in case anyone missed it. You know. It's too much responsibility. You probably ran him off. Who? Who ran who off? Ran who off? Does he get paid in bits? What? Who get what? Does what? Who what? I don't even know what that means, sir. All right. Anyways, back to this. All right. Here's the crazy thing. So the NBA has banned Jontay Porter for life. For life. Do you understand how bad this is when you get banned for life from a sport? And the reason it's for life is not just because he was gambling. Nay, I say. Not just because he was giving insider information. In fact, in this article on Larry Brown Sports, it says he was banned for the league for life following an investigation. It was determined that he disclosed confidential information about his own health status to a person who is known to be an NBA bettor. Now, that's not good, and that will definitely get you in trouble. And that might get you banned, but maybe not, right? It might get you suspended for a year or two, you know, for a while, but it may not get you banned per se. What's going on YouTube? Is there something going on? Usually it's a little more popping than that on YouTube. I'm making sure I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, now there's 3 viewers. I was just making sure I accidentally didn't do anything wrong, because I saw AJP went over there for a second, so we're still good, right? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Just making sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, what the heck? What in the wide world of sports? Uh-oh, what is that? The big thing is, all right, cool. Thank you, AJB. The big thing is, no, you're not banning Otani. What's up? Truck driver Pookie, good to see you, buddy. Yo, the big thing is it's not that he was giving insider information on his own health to an NBA bettor, but he broke the one cardinal sin in wagering in sports. You cannot bet on your own team. He bet on his own team to lose. Bro, you just can't do that. That's the one. I mean, if you're going to gamble, if you're going to wager, number one, you never bet on your sport, first and foremost. Number two, you don't give out insider information about your health or other players' health or whatever, because that'll get you popped and it's bad. But the big no-no, you don't bet on your own team. And if you do, you damn sure don't bet on them to lose. Because then what that looks like is the fix is in. You're throwing games. And I don't care if you're like, well, yeah, but we suck. I'm not throwing games. We're trash. We're ass. Well, doesn't matter. It's a bad look. It's a real bad look. But it says information was then used by an individual associated with Porter who placed an $80,000 parlay about his injury status with a potential payout of $1.1 million. 24-year-old was found to have placed 13 bets of his own with a total payout $76,059. His net winnings were $21,965. 3 of those bets were parlays that had a leg involving the Raptors, and at least one of those parlays, Porter picked the Raptors to lose. Just not good, bro. Not good. So total payout was $76K, net winnings of $21K. So that'll tell you right there, he bet 97,900. So he bet almost 98,000. Yeah. No. He bet, so I'm sorry, you would subtract that. If he netted almost 22,000, then yeah, you would subtract 22 from 76. The total payout was 76. So, I mean, dude was making money, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's cardinal sin. That's the one thing you don't do. So he gone. And he'll never be back. And I don't even know what his contract was. Let's go see what he was making on Spot Track. Let's see. Search Jontay Porter. I'll share this so you guys can see. I mean, the dude is. He made 100. Oh man, that's so small. Try to get it to where at least you guys can see a little better. Yeah, so he made 197K first year in the league. $2 million guaranteed at signing over a 3-year deal. He had a 3-year deal worth $5.8 million. Signed another $1.8 million deal. He's on a 2-way deal right now. Well, he was on a 2-way deal, and then he ended up with a $2 million deal. Obviously, the season is over. Or he was on a $2 million deal. Exhibit 10. I don't even know what an Exhibit 10 is. Career earnings. Bro made $2.39. He made $2.4 million. Bro, that's nothing to sneeze at. Now, I will say this. Listen, 2.4 is a lot of money. All right, I don't want to sit here and pretend like he's hurting. But Cisco said that's like Barry's betting the show will start later than 2:05. Bitch, we started at 2:01, okay? Okay? This says I've been recording for almost 44 minutes exactly. It's 2:53, and that doesn't count the 5-minute intro and probably the 2 minutes that it just sat there before I actually ran the 1-minute intro. That's 6 minutes, 7, 8 minutes. Kiss my ass, Cisco. Jerk ass jerk. How much did he make gambling? That's a really good question. They didn't say overall. But I mean, he netted just in that what they checked, what they looked at, he netted like $21K. $2 million, you risked it for $21K in net. Amos said Thanksgiving is going to be awkward at the Porter family house this year. Not really. You think? I mean, bro made $2.4 million, right? Now the question becomes, look, Jet said I got the email notification at 2:04. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that's when I went live. God damn it. God bless you, Dag. Flabble, wrestle, flackum, flash. It says session on Twitch is 51 minutes and 30 seconds. It's 2:55. I'm gonna kick y'all's ass. I swear to God. Oh, swear to God. It said it was like 2:01. Yeah, that's true. Amy said the little brother isn't usually the fuck up. That's true. But here's the thing. Normally, like if I were to say a basketball player made $2.4 million, and I get it that that's a lot of money, but you got to understand these players have to pay taxes, right? They have a lot of money that they pay to agents and managers, and you know they probably they buy a house, they buy cars, they give their parents some, they do all that shit. So at the end of the day, 2.4 million, while it's a lot of money, they probably don't have a lot of that money left. It's not like the dude is sitting on 2.4 million. I mean, just, you know, the dude made 200,000 his first year in the league. I'm sorry. While 200,000 is a lot of money, not by NBA standards, it's not. It's not a lot of money at all compared to NBA standards. That's a slightly above average salary. I should say slightly above average. I don't know. Let's see, salary designations in the U.S. Like, what's middle class, upper middle class? Sure. I wonder what they consider middle class versus like upper middle class or whatever. Like, where would that fall? Because I mean, when I was working at Halliburton, my last year there, I made like $160K before bonuses. I mean, dude made 193. So like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not a good amount of money, but for an NBA guy, he's making what an IT guy could make at a Fortune 50 company, an oil company in Texas. You know what I mean? Like that's so granted he had the 1 year where he made $2 million, but again, now the good thing is he's got a richer brother who makes all the money, who probably bought the mom a house and a car. And so he didn't have to spend all of his $2 million on it. What up, Rudy Rod? Rudy Rod had a question. ABAAA. Well, he didn't do it right, but whatever. Do you tell your wife how much you make on a bonus? Oh, yeah. Bro, I don't hide nothing from my wife. I don't hide anything from Nora. I tell her everything. Everything. I mean, what's mine is hers. I share everything with Nora. Everything. Truck Driver Pookie has a good point. That's how much the mascot makes. Probably not, but maybe close. I guarantee you there's some folks in the front office that make that much. No doubt. Oh, Cece said, I played a golf tournament on Monday with Chris Gatling. That was a story. Who is Chris Gatling? Oh. Oh. Yeah, he went to prison for fraud. That's right. I was like, yeah. So there's that, CC. There's that. Those who get a refund and those of us that pay your refund, you are welcome. No, that's not how that works, Alan. Alan, that's not how that works. Alan Denson. Alan, don't make me give you a lesson in taxes, buddy. That's not how that works. if you had to pay taxes, Alex says, CC, call into the show and share. They were comparing Caitlin Clark's salaries to mascots, so I figured. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into the Caitlin Clark salary thing discussion in just a second. But let me just school Alan real quick. Yeah. 713-780. Alan, if you owed taxes, it means you didn't take enough out in your check. That's all that means. It means you're claiming too many dependents on your check, on your paychecks. That's what that means. It means, yeah, you're not taking out enough throughout the year. That's what that means, bro. And if you get money back, it means you're taking out too much money. At the end of the day, you owe what you owe. Whether you paid too little or paid too much, that determines whether you owe or you get back. But that number never changes. So you're not paying for somebody else who's getting money back. They just paid more than they should have. That's why they're getting it back, Alan. That's what that means. So you paying in doesn't mean you're paying for someone that's getting it back. It just means you didn't pay your fair share throughout the year. You freeloading son of a gun. That's what that means. It means those that were getting a refund were paying too much all year, carrying you. Cashman throws us in another bracket. Well, that's your fault. Yeah, Sean said there's refundable tax credits, tax overpayment refunds, and those that didn't have enough withholdings. Look at that. Perry said biggest scam ever. What, Perry? Alex, fuck them taxes. Bruh. Hey, what up, Eric? Good to see you, buddy. Eric said he's listening to the Astros game. Well, they're winning. Astros up 3-2. What? Be still, my heart. JP France out of the game. What? Rafael Montero. Rafael Montero is in the game. That's good news. He's been pitching his ass off. Well, we know who didn't get a refund in the chat, right? Everyone in the chat that's mad about taxes did not get money back. Jen, that's so great. Jen, that's funny. That's fantastic. That is so true. The taxes is bullshit. That's everybody that owed. I will say this, and this is not me trying to be political at all. This is just a fact. I was rolling along, getting money. And then them Trump tax cut things or whatever he did in like 2017 or whatever. Bruh. That fucked my money up. Oh my God. You know why it fucked me up is because what he did is he was like, everybody gets this $27,000 if you're married. But for those of us who have a shit ton of deductions, it screwed us. So like, for example, if you live in Texas, example, and your property taxes are more than $10,000. Let's just say your property taxes are $11,374. You only get to deduct $10,000. That extra $1,000 plus, you don't get to deduct that now. Prior to the tax program that Trump introduced, you got to deduct every penny of that. Now you don't. It's capped at $10K. In the past, you didn't get any of it, but there was a couple of Republicans before this got passed that were like, nah, you got to give us the property taxes at least, and we'll cap it at $10K. And so that was part of the tax bill. It was like, okay, we'll give you that, but you got to cap it at $10K. So it sucked, man, because it really took a toll on some of these deductions that people were getting as write-offs, man. It hurt. Ask Sean, he'll tell you. What up, Swinny Pooh? Good to see you, Justin. Justin said, y'all file taxes? That shit's for the birds. Don't say that out loud, Justin. They might be watching. He said, JK, Colorado had an $800 credit if you were a resident all of 2022. And that's the only reason I got anything back. Damn, that's like Alaska. That's dope. Ass heat? What is that? Uh-oh. Home run Dubon. Let's go, Dubs! Yeah, baby. Sure enough, 4-2 Astros. Suck it, nerds. So Bregman singled to left. Altuve scored in the 5th. Tucker doubled to right. Alvarez scored. Bregman to third in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. And then Dubon homered to left in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Astros up 4-2. Excuse me. Home runs in the game already for the Atlanta Braves, Ozuna and Acuna Jr. For your Houston Astros, Dubon hit his 1st. Alvarez hit his 5th. There you go. That's an interesting stat. Here's an interesting question. Astros have the most hits in the majors. Yet they're 6-13. Maybe it's because their pitching is absolute ass. Let's see. Perry said, fuck Uncle Sam, fuck the IRS. Yes. CC, no. What is this? I don't know what that means. ASHSAT. Aaron said, I don't owe, but I still think it's BS. They took $20K from me over the year. See, and I will say this, Aaron, I agree with you. And I thought about this. I'm kind of for a flat tax. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if it's completely fair, but I wouldn't mind a flat tax. Just across the board, right? Like whatever your income is, that's what you get taxed at. You're in a 22% tax bracket because of your income. You're taxed at that. Your income puts you in X bracket, you're taxed at that. That's it. So, pay taxes on stuff they already taxed us on. Former president ran out of money. What? We got enough back to get the driveway replaced. Well, that's good. Look at you. Well, if you like, Amos said, well, if you live, I guess that's live in the great state of Louisiana, you'd be paying federal tax, state tax, and property tax. Hell no. That's crazy. No, that's too much. That's too much. Just said we should have a ledger of where every tax dollar goes from state to federal. Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. Jen said you better have the taxes taken out of your unemployment. Yeah, that got me 1 year too. Yep, that got me 1 year too. All right, real quick, let's get back to a couple of these sports headlines real quick. We got through the old boy on the Raptors. Real quick. Oh, yeah, and have more children. That's a great point, CC. You want a tax break, Alan? Have some babies. Okay? Never had kids, and boy, around April 15, I sure wish I had some kids. Yeah. Shit, I wish I had kids. Just for a couple of weeks in April. Damn. Sources are saying Zion Williamson's going to miss, well, at least the next game against the Kings, and that's the final. See, said I'd claim you, Barry. I feel like a lot of people claim me on their taxes. You, Jen, Donna, Pretty much everybody that does Thankful Thursday. You know what I mean? Pretty much everybody that does Thankful Thursday, Patreon, subs, bits. I'm pretty much everybody's kid, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I know Donna claims me. Jen claims me. Sylvia claims me. Mimi claims me. PP Dubs. I'm pretty sure Alex claims me. Yeah. I'm sure I'm missing some, but yeah. Joe Pro probably claims me. I'm sure. So I get it. Alex said I'm running a sale on kids. Oh, well, that is trafficking. So no thanks. Terrence said that helped me get a refund. Thank God I took taxes out of my unemployment. Oh yeah. Oh, poor Marine when he remembers. Yes. Yeah, poor Marine probably claims me too. Oh, Sean says they eliminated dependent exemptions. Having a bunch of kids doesn't really help like it used to. Again, thanks a lot, Trump. Sean, is that accurate? You're the big time tax nerd. Is what I'm saying pretty accurate about his new tax rules that you got a big the overall exemption, like, you know, the big lump exemption was bigger, but it stripped away a lot of deductions that people were getting. Was I right about that? Because it's what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like to me. Yes, hashtag FTK for life. Philip said I'm claiming Barry for the extra $12.73 on my return. Amos said I'm writing you off for entertainment for work. Jen, you can't be hashtag FTK. You got two of them. That's not okay, Jen. That is not okay. Are you allowed to be hashtag FTK if you have kids? I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's okay, Jen. I don't think that's okay at all. That's... She said, I'm HR. Jen said, I'm HR, so yes. Okay, well, shit. All right. You the boss. I give up. You the boss. Hey, Aaron is over here too. Yes, fuck them kids. Okay. Everybody with kids is yes, fuck them kids. Cece said, especially if you have kids. Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it here first, kids. Breaking news. Breaking news. If you got kids, hashtag fuck them kids definitely applies. Oh, man. I totally forgot. I got a new ring-a-dingy I didn't even use. Shit. Hold the frick up. Dang it. Dadgummit. Darn it to heck and back. Darn it to heck darn. Hold on. Let me try this. Hold on. Let me see if this works. Breaking news, everybody. Oh, shit, it didn't work. What the hell? Hold on. Let me see if I can get this to work. What the hell? What the fuck? What the fuck, shit? This raggedy bitch. This raggedy bitch. I thought I'd have a new little, oh, you know what I got to do. You know what I got to do. You don't know. You know what I got to do. Yeah. This bitch. Oh, does it not have audio? Ain't that about a bitch? I thought it had audio. Y'all can't hear that, huh? Well, I'll be goddamn. Oh, it doesn't have. We can't open it. Well, fuck you too. But I did have this. I guess I could play it with this. Check it out. Look. Breaking news, everybody. All right, well, I tried. It was whatever. Damn it. Like, shit, whatever. I screwed it all up. So I tried. All right, let's get back to the damn sports. All right, so yeah, Zion's not playing against the Kings. Did you see this? Somebody. Eamon said Jenny, his mom, probably says fuck them kids every time she gets off the show. Probably, bro. Probably. I ain't gonna lie. Probably. She's probably, every once in a while she'll be like, son, that was such a fun show. But then sometimes I feel like if I mess with her too much, I don't hear from her. And I'm like, oh, she's pissed. She's big mad. She's pissed. She didn't like that. Excuse me. She's mad. Yeah, she's big mad. Sean said my kids are all grown. Okay. Aaron said I have 4 of my own and coach too many to count. But yeah, hashtag FTK. But I still love them though. Okay. What did Perry say? Oh, you can't say fuck them kids if you ain't got kids. Yeah, that's why I ain't got kids. Because hashtag fuck them kids. I don't want no damn kids. I want no damn kids. Justin said we should have a ledger of where every tax dollar goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true. Sean said they increased the standard exemptions across the board and eliminated all the other stuff. Most regular people will see an overall decrease, though. It's basically less complicated now. Yeah, but you don't get as many tax breaks. So for somebody like me that itemizes everything because I'm 100%, 1099 sucks a lot. So no Zion. Here's what's crazy. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, you had 2 games in the NBA. Don't know if you watched them. Don't know if you gave a shit. And if you didn't, that's okay. I don't hold it against you. I'll be quite honest with you. I didn't watch them. I was tired. And my wife was not in the mood for sports. And quite frankly, I wasn't in the mood to stay up. So your 2 games last night. Oh, we need Belinda to record a clip introducing Barry for breaking news. Yeah, that would be good, right? Action News 17 with Belinda. Alex said that's why your tax stuff was jacked up. Jenny said hashtag FTK. Probably true. Hey, what up, Blavid Dane? Hello, Blavid Dane. Welcome, first time chatter, Blavid Dane. Good to see you, sir. He's new. I thought I'd give him the cut. What cut? Cut! Yeah, stop. Just Belinda, damn it, do it again. That was so much fun. God bless it. That was a great bit. We did that organically, too. All right, here is last night's scores. Oh, shit. I forgot to hit the mute button. That's my bad. I thought I hit the mute button, and I didn't. God damn. Lakers beat the Pelican. What? Pelican? There's more than one. There's actually multiple of them, so it would be the Lakers against the Pelicans. By the way, what is a Laker? Huh? What is an actual Laker? Is it someone that goes to a lake? That's a stupid thing. Oh, look at me. I'm a Laker. No one's scared of a Laker. I'm more scared of a Pelican. Pelicans don't seem all that intimidating, though. They just got the big... They're just like... Pelicans are like the old white ladies of birds. They just got the fat thing hanging down. You know what I'm saying? Right? You ever seen an old white lady And she's got the, I want to speak to our manager. And then got all that old, nasty fat hanging down. And I'm not talking about like your traditional, I'm talking about like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the ones that use the scooters at the grocery store. And they're just like, those. They're like the pelicans of white women. Pelicans aren't scary. But then again, neither is a Laker, I guess. But nonetheless, Lakers beat the Pelicans 110-106. Zion got hurt late, and he was rolling. Had a 40-10 night. Hey, had a 40-10 night going. 40 points, 11 rebounds, and blew out his hammy. So he is going to miss their do-or-die game against the Kings on Friday. Lakers advance, lock up the 7 seed, and there were actually people that said, what are you doing? You should have lost. There were people that suggested that Darvin Ham and the Lakers should have lost. Poch said it made sense when they were in Minnesota. But still, what is a Laker? It's a boat? No, it's not. CC said, hello, Haven. It's not a boat. A boat is a boat. So, what is a Laker? Well, let's Google it. What is a Laker? Behind the name Lakers. The nickname chosen for the team was based on the state motto, the land of 10,000 lakes. Okay. Big whoopty shit. That still doesn't tell us what it means. Minnesota Lakers began playing. Yeah, well, we know that. Even though there are a few lakes in Los Angeles, the nickname was retained when the team relocated in 1960. Yeah, I get all that, but are they just making that up? Let me explain something. Let me tell you how stupid this name is. No one has ever stopped to think about this. Can we all just stop for a moment and agree that the name Lakers is stupid? It would be like saying, oh, look at the Utah Mountaineers. Oh, wow. Check out the San Francisco Hillers. Oh, that's crazy. Look at the Mississippi Riverers. Oh, wow. Boy, those Miami Swampers. Oh, boy, really scared of those Miami Swampers. Oh, wow. Boy, you definitely don't want to play the Houston Bayouers. No way. It's dumb. There's no such thing as a Laker. You Google what is the definition of a Laker? A Laker is a lake trout. Ain't nobody scared of a stupid ass trout. It's dumb. Oh, a Laker is a ship constructed for carrying cargo on the Great Lakes. Stupid. Cece was right. It's a boat. This is stupid. It is the dumbest name in the history of sports names. Oh, it's a Laker. They need to rename this stupid ass franchise. What a dumb name. Stupid. That's why they suck. But they won. 110-106. They move on. And people were like, are you sure you wanted to win? That's the crazy thing. Are you sure you wanted to win? Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk playing another game and losing. let's risk playing another game and some freak accident happens and LeBron runs into Anthony Davis and they collide and they're both out for the rest of the game and then they lose and now they're not in the playoffs. Yeah, of course you want to win. And everybody's like, well, now though you won because you're the 7 seed, you got to play the Nuggets. If you would have lost and then beat the Kings on Friday, for the do or die playing game for the 8 seed, you would have gotten lucky and played OKC in your first round matchup. Well, careful what you wish for. There's a reason OKC is number 1. That's a good basketball team. I mean, granted, I think I'd rather play OKC than Denver myself. Don't nobody want to see Jokic in the playoffs. Nobody. But Darvin Ham was like, people are like, what do you think about people that said you should have lost because of having to face Denver? He was like, those people are crazy. They're straight out of an insane asylum. Stupid. He said, oh, so a boat. Yes, you were right, CC. It was a boat. Ugh, God. Rub it in. Rub it in, CC. I know as soon as I saw the definition, I was like, shit. I got to read this. I should have not read it. I should have just said, nope, there's no definition. Eamon said the way Zion was bulldozing Lakers last night, I thought that would be the last person to get hurt in the game. Well, Allen said it best. It's like, dude is just, I don't know if he's snake bit. He's Mr. Glass. He's injury prone. Every time the Pels make the postseason, CC. Every time the Pels make the postseason. I mean, he wasn't in the last 2 playing games they've made, right? Last 2 postseasons he's missed. This is the most games he's played in, I think, in his career so far was 71 regular season games, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I'd have to go look it up. But, man. So, the Sacramento Kings beat the Golden State Warriors 118-94. And, I didn't watch this game. So I can't comment on gameplay or anything like that. All I know is I look at this box score and I see Draymond Green with 12. I see Wiggins with 12. I mean, Curry did his job. I see Klay Thompson with 0 points. Chris Paul has 3 points. He plays 18 minutes. It's just, this is it, right? This is the end of the dynasty. This is done. I think this is the end. Put a fork in them. They're done. They're cooked. It's over. I don't think they're coming back from this. I mean, how old is their big 3? Draymond's 34, Steph's 36, Klay's 34. Steph still has some in the tank. Klay, bless his heart, he's just lost it. I don't know what it was, I don't know what it is, and I don't think he knows what it is. Here's his game logs. I mean, there was, he got benched in the regular season. You can clearly see some of these game logs, early on. Look at that. 0 points, 5 points, and he's playing 27 minutes. He played 29 minutes, but he wasn't even starting for a while. He was coming off the bench. He wasn't finishing games. Even if he started in crunch time minutes, Wiggins was getting those minutes. And when you see that, I'll put it this way in a terms that maybe Astros fans can understand. This is the equivalent with Klay Thompson not getting big minutes. Just putting up 0 points. This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent of Alex Bregman going 0 for 4 every game of the World Series or the playoffs, and it being so bad you have to pinch hit for it during the regular season. That's what this is. Klay Thompson is your Alex Bregman, right? Steph Curry is your Jose Altuve. So that's where you're at. That's where the Warriors are at. Their Altuve is still Altuve. Steph Curry is still Steph Curry. But their Bregman, their Klay Thompson, he's kind of done. Draymond is just, he's lost it. He's a loose cannon, and it's just getting worse. I think it's done. I think I'm rest in peace to Fred Fowler. Hey, somebody go print me up a tombstone front page. I'm fully prepared. At 3:31 on April 17, 2024, 3:31 in the afternoon, I, Barry Laminack, host and producer of Barry on Deck, am fully comfortable looking into this camera and saying, I think the Warriors are done. The dynasty is over with. Can they make a playoff again? Yeah, maybe. Sure. They can maybe make it. It's the NBA. I mean, 10 teams can get a chance. So, sure, they might get another chance, but the dominance, the run, that's over with. Unless they go out and really make a splash in free agency and sign some dominant superstars, bye-bye. But it was a hell of a run. Yeah, time of death, 3:31. Mark it. Time of death, 3:31. It was a good run, though. Bye, bitch. Damn, y'all don't give a shit. Do you? Y'all don't care. Look, of all the dynasties, let's do a poll. Ooh, new poll. Everybody get on my poll. What dynasty team do you least hate? Actually, what NBA dynasty team do you least hate? LeBron's Heat. Steph's Warriors. Magic's Lakers. Birds Celtics. What am I missing? Would be a good one. Jordan's Bulls. Okay. There we go. Well, I think going back that far is kind of unfair. Yeah, because those three, though. Yeah, let's kind of keep it in this modern era. So let's get rid of Magic, Bird, and Jordan. Let's go LeBron's Heat, Steph's Warriors, and what's another? What would be another dynasty in the modern era? Post Magic, Bird, Jordan. Kobe? Oh, Spurs. Like Duncan? I guess, huh? Yeah. Spurs. So that would be Pop's Spurs. Because that was Robinson, Duncan. Okay, so we'll do Pop's Spurs, LeBron's Heat, Steph's Warriors, and yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, they won 5. Yeah, Shaq and Kobe. Yeah, that's probably a good one. Shaq, Kobe, Lakers. All right, that's good. All right, get on my poll, people. Get on my poll. Spurs went to the playoffs like 22 years in a row. It was crazy. So we got that one. I hate Steph Curry and his stupid ass mouthpiece. Well, Jared, that was aggressive. That was very aggressive. I do hate him. Steph always looks like he's smiling. He got that little. He's always got like a smirk. Like a shit-eating grin. If ever there was a definition of a shit-eating grin, it's Steph. I don't know if he means it or not. Told Alice the CC, I just saw a student with an Alabama t-shirt on. I'm referring her to the AP office. Oh, that's funny. So, yeah. Klay Thompson, 17.9 a game. 43% from the field. Look at that, man. Look at his stats for the year. Year over year, look at this, right? 3-point shooting. I mean, he still shot 38% from the field, but that's what he shot in 2021, 22, but he only played in 32 games. He only started 63 of 77 games. There was never another season where that happened other than his rookie year. He was a starter. And then look at his averages, man. He was always 20 points until this year, 17.9. Man, just kind of fell off, you know? And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, let's see. Just to be clear, it's least hated dynasty. Yes. It is the least hated. What NBA dynasty team do you hate? Do you least hate? That is correct. Do you least hate? Least hate. Go vote. Go vote in my poll. Mark, can you see your poll? Mark's not here. So yeah, Warriors done. I pronounce them dead. Read them their last rites. Rest in peace to the Warriors. Tonight's play-in games. Where's the schedule? Here's tonight's play-in games. Heat and Sixers is the early game. And then Hawks and Bulls is the late game. Solar Shiblos. Let's see it. Okay. Oh, get off my ass. Oh, where's the odds at, bitch? Better have my. There we go. Philly favored by 4.5. Lord, you can't see shit on this little ass screen, man. There you go. Philly favored by 4.5. That's what it opened at. Right now it's 5.5. Sorry. Philly favored by 4.5. To open, favored by 5.5 now. And oops, sons of bitches. And if we go back, Hawks Bulls opened at 3.5 and still at 3.5, and you can get that Bulls at 3.5 for even money. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Getting 3.5 for the Hawks will cost you a -120. That's pretty interesting. You money line the Hawks at plus 125. Huh. Man, look at the Bulls at home. The Bulls at home were 20-21. The Hawks on the road were 15-26. Yikes. That's crazy. These are potential playoff teams. Holy shit. That's crazy. Let's go real quick over here. Okay. Heat had a winning record on the road. 76ers had a winning record at home. Okay. I'll tell you what. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I'm betting against Eric Spoelstra in the playoffs. Not in a one-game situation. And especially if you're going to give me points. I think I'm taking the 5.5 in Eric Spoelstra. For sure. That's why it's also minus 115. I believe. So, son of a bitch! Oh my God, bless America. Jesus Christ, the Astros bullpen is just awful. Jesus, oh my God. What in the fuck? So, Montero has been fantastic. Abreu has struggled at times, but he has looked okay at times. He's had a couple of blow-ups. But he comes in and he does a decent job this time. This is just goddamn infuriating. What is this? Jesus Christ. Now you got a fielding error. Oh, shit. Abreu. Oh, my God. As if his bat hasn't been terrible enough. He's always been a terrible fielder, in my opinion. Boy, never in a million years did you think you'd miss Yuli. Good Lord. This team misses Yuli so much. So much. So much. This is just ass. Just ass. You suck, Presley. You suck too, mother bleeper. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. I'm going to show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you. By the way, this is horse shit. But I'm going to show you part of what the trouble is with this team. Okay? I was looking at this last night. This is why it's so troubling to look at this team, right? So here is the Astros pitching staff. Okay? Just humor me for a second here. Here's the Astros pitching staff. Javier has pitched in 4 games. He's gone 23 innings, right? Let me see. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Chrome resize. Okay. Why is it not showing it? There we go. Dirty bitch. Oh, I got to get down to there. Okay. This is what I want you to look at. Here we go. Okay, I got to zoom out one. Okay. Forget ERA for a second. I'm not so much worried about that. Check out the WAR on this pitching staff. So Blanco has pitched in 3 games, or he's pitched in what? What the fuck did I do? Yeah, so Blanco has pitched in 3 games. He has 3 starts. He has 3 quality starts, 2 wins. And he's got the highest WAR on the pitching staff at 1.3. Javier is second with a 0.9 WAR. And this is wins above replacement. This is a good way Because you can look at stats and go, well, there's whip, there's ERA, there's quality starts, there's all these strikeouts per 9, that walks. Does that give you a good indication? Does whip is a good indication of control and, getting guys out, putting people on base? And what about ERA, giving up runs? Well, a guy might give up runs, but if he's getting a lot of wins and he's, working around stuff or whatever, it's tough to tell. And how do you compare bullpen and relievers versus starters and what kind of value that is? What WAR gives you is kind of an overall, think of it like a rating. It's like, this is a value, right? This is a value. Like, this is how many wins this guy is worth above a replacement player. So in other words, if you replaced, or I should say, a replacement player gives you 0 wins, Blanco would give you 1.3 more wins than a replacement player who would give you 0. Okay. So that's kind of how you look at it, right? So Blanco thus far has been the best pitcher on this staff, and it's not even close. Christian Javier has been second, and Framber third. Montero has been fourth. And it kind of coincides with what you see here with ERAs, right? ERA is low, whip is kind of low. But again, Framber's got a 1.38 whip, but that doesn't tell the whole story because a 1.38 whip is not good. That's not good at all. That's a very high whip. You want your whip to be below 1.2. 1.2 is okay. 1.1 to 1.2 is good. Below 1.1 to 1.2 is really good. 1.0 to 1.1 is damn good. Below 1 is outstanding. So 0.7 is unbelievable. So, yeah, Javier's got a ridiculous whip. Montero's got a crazy good whip. Martinez, right? But that's not good, but that's okay. That doesn't tell the whole story of what Framber did when he was in. That's why his WAR shows better. So this is why I'm using this instead of ERA or whatever. Framber doesn't have a win, but when he pitched, he kept his team in it or whatever, right? But man, it falls off so fast on this team. And when you look at it, you've got 3 starters with a decent whip. Now, 2 of them have been in for the entire season. That's it. You've got 2 starters out of 5 that have a decent whip or a decent WAR and have been around. The rest of these cats are nowhere to be seen. Look at the rest of them. There's relief pitcher, relief pitcher, relief pitcher. And there's only 3 bullpen guys with a WAR above 0. And that would be Montero, Martinez, and Scott, who has pitched in 9 games. He's gone 9 innings. He's got a 0.2 WAR. That's it, bro. And the rest of this is zeros. Gabe Kessinger has a fucking 0 WAR as a pitcher, which is better than fucking 80% of the staff. The fact that so many of these cats have a negative WAR right now, it just tells the tale of the problem with this team. When you look at the starting pitchers down here, Henley, negative 0.3, Arrighetti, negative 0.4, JP France, negative 0.4, Hunter Brown, negative 0.7. Jesus Christ. Your $1 million man, Josh Hader, the nails, the money guy, is a negative 0.5 WAR as your closer. And it doesn't get any better. Presley's a negative 4 as your setup man. Abreu's a negative 2. It's just bad. It's bad, bad, bad right now. And again, a lot of this is some of these cats you won't be seeing, right? You get JV back, one of these is gone for sure. You get Framber back, but another one of these, you're not going to be seeing some of these negatives anymore. Thank God. Because now Blanco and Javier, well, they're your 3s and 4s. Hopefully. I don't know. The way Blanco's pitching, shit, he might be your 1. Jesus. But that is just unbelievable. A 0.5, a 0.4, and a 0.2. This was supposed to be the best 7, 8, 9 in baseball. Unbelievable, man. And yeah, it has a lot to do with the rotation, but Jesus. Flip said it takes a good month and a half for players to be ready. It doesn't matter. Everybody else. What's everybody else's? I mean, you can go look. We can pull up other pitching staffs. Not everybody else is that bad. Eric said the other issue is this guys are going to be tired by midseason. They're pitching too much right now. Yeah, that's part of the problem. But, and again, when you get back, these rotation guys that you're missing, like Verlander and Fromber and stuff, you're going to be able to rest some of these cats, right? And trust me, what you're also going to start to see once you get back and you start to climb in the standings and everything starts to fix itself, you're going to start seeing some sore backs. That's how they're going to rest some folks. Don't worry about that. Hey, what up, hooligan? Good to see you, pimp. Thanks for popping in, man. Thank you for the 100 biddies, my friend. First, suck it, Denson. Okay, that's aggressive. Chris from Sam Houston said, I think Arrighetti is Italian fur. He sure hit that one hard. Chris, thank you for resubscribing for 14 months, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy. That's hilarious. Fire the law firm and get Storm back. Oh, my God. Or Strom. Yeah. And again, look, I don't think that this is not, guys, let's be real. Who on this staff do you, like, those names that I read, how many of them do you really want and do you really trust? I mean, think about the names, right? 1 through 4 in your rotation is it's JV, Fromber, Javier, Blanco, and then whoever your 5 is, right? It might be Hunter Brown. Hell, if you get McCullers back, it's probably going to be Garcia or Urquidy whenever they come back, which I think both of them were throwing off of a mound. So that might be June. I still think it might be post All-Star break for all 3 of those guys, but great. But a lot of these cats, like, you're never going to, you won't see Belak. You won't see Arrighetti. You won't see most of these dudes, right? And then you tighten up your bullpen because of that as well. Because in the bullpen, you got Belak having to go out and eat up so many innings, when now your bullpen tightens up to where your rotation guys are getting you through the 5th. And now your 6th inning and 7th inning is these guys that have been carrying you, like Montero and Martinez, and, you know, hell, even Scott to a certain degree, which kind of surprised me, but so that they can bridge you to Abreu or Presley and then Hader if they can ever figure their shit out. Those 3 is baffling to me. And that has nothing to do with Brent Strom. Nothing to do with Strom. That's either here or whatever. And I will say this, and don't sleep on this, but I'm seeing this a lot. I'm seeing this come up a lot around baseball, but pitchers are really struggling with control of the baseball because of how slick they are and how there's a certain way as far as like grip, and they're not allowed to use like sticky stuff anymore. And they're saying that's contributing to some of the arm injuries that we're seeing and some of the loss of control. So, yeah, I think that's part of the problem. And that could be part of the Astros problem. Remember a while back, Trevor Bauer was like, oh yeah, the Astros are cheating. The pitchers are cheating because of the huge amount of spin that they're getting. Well, maybe he was right. I mean, of course, last year they were lights out and they weren't doing the spin thing. So who knows? I don't know. All I know is this year it's just been an abomination. It's just been awful. Josh said, damn, I leave y'all alone for 5 minutes and you start talking about sports. What kind of show do you think this is? Laughing at my bad, man. I can't make nobody happy around here, champ. Trust me. Believe me, bro. Believe me. If I knew the secret, I'd have everybody come back, homie. Everybody is like, yeah, I don't know the secret anymore, man. I've lost the sauce. Trust me, homie. So yeah, Astros have shit the bed. So now it's 4-4 going into the ninth, and you're just looking up and down the bullpen going, well, I don't even know who to go to. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Everybody's, we talked about that whole spot on the hot seat bullshit. It's so stupid that they're on the hot seat. Perry, thank you for the 25 bits, buddy. I think it's ridiculous that people are saying Espada should be on the hot seat or Espada should be in. This is not Espada's fault at all. I feel bad for him because of the injuries and just, Abreu is shit the bed. You look at some of the arms and all the problems that they're having, and it's just like, bro, I don't know. I don't blame him, though. I don't think he's the problem at all. I really don't. Because if you're not going to give him credit, right? Like did you give Espada credit for the no-hitter? Because everybody else was like, oh man, Blanco throws a no-hitter. That's amazing. Well, did you give Espada credit for that? Because if you didn't give him credit for that, then you can't give him all the blame for how shitty some of these pitchers have pitched. Oh, thank God. Hader just went out and got 3 outs in the ninth inning and didn't give up a run. Holy shit. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Chris. Say it ain't so. What the what? Holy shit. He did it. Perry said, fuck it, I'm off early. I'm about to pull up and toss a few strikes. Hey, somebody's got to, Perry. Go show him. Go show him, Bubba. Steven, the weather guy, said, no, that no-hitter was all Yiner. Come on, fam. You know what? And I thought about that, Steven. Somebody mark this. Somebody mark this, okay? This might not be a popular opinion around the city of Houston, but everybody's talking about the pitching staff. Everybody's talking about how bad the bullpen is. I've said it on this show plenty. Look, man, the bullpen is bad because the rotation is injured. We've covered that 1,000 times. But what we're not talking about, what this team is missing, has nothing to do with your pitching coach. It has nothing to do with your manager. Is this team really missing Maldonado behind the plate? I think maybe we may have underestimated his value just a little bit. And in that regard, maybe Dusty was right. I know you don't want to hear that, Astro fan. Because last year, everybody was so angry that why isn't Diaz playing more? He's such a better hitter than Maldi. Yes, he is. And Dusty was like, y'all will thank me one day. You know? But everyone will tell you Maldi really meant a lot to the pitching staff. Maldi really had a chemistry with these guys. He understood the mission on this team. There was a level of comfort in that dugout. There was a level of comfort with the game plan, with the rotation, with the bullpen. So we've looked at injuries. We've looked at sticky stuff and spin and everything else. But, you know, we've looked at new pitching coaches, new managers, and maybe it's Maldi. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Keep an eye out on Maldonado and White Sox pitchers. Flip said, what are the White Sox pitchers doing? They did just as good last year with Diaz behind the plate. They need to teach Yiner to play first base. Okay, first of all, Steven, I saw somebody else say that. Somebody else was like, listen, can't you just put whatever the dude's name is, Celine Dion? I forget his name. That's the other catcher. Whatever the dude's name is. I forget. I don't know why I can't remember his goddamn name right now. He's still new. Serengeti. What's his name? Caratini. Whatever. Everybody's like, what? Let's just play Caratini and put Diaz at first. First of all, Caratini is a career 237 hitter who in his career, his home run high is 11 in 95 games with a career OPS of 677. Okay. Don't let the 318 average this year fool you. That's not who he is. Messalini. Yeah. Carrot Top. Okay. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, it's not that easy just to move a guy to first base to play. It's about a natural position move too, right? So there's a reason like guys move up the middle more. Like the reason you saw Craig Biggio go from catcher to second base to center field is that the perspective of play going from catcher to second base up the middle is a lot easier. And there's also a reason why you see third basemen move over to first base. That perspective of where you're at on the diamond, on the corners, it's the same reason Jeff Bagwell went from playing third base to first base. Now, can it happen? Do you see left fielders eventually maybe play first base? Sure. But it takes time to develop and learn the position. You don't just, hey, go play first base, right? So I know, and I'm not fussing at you, Steven. I'm just saying you hear this shit from Astros fans because they're just panicking and quite honestly, and please don't take this the wrong way, Steven, but these are folks that really, they're just saying shit. They don't really know better. They don't know about baseball per se. So you don't just take a guy and look, Jordan playing first would have made sense in certain circumstances, in certain regards, if you could, do that, but he also didn't want to, and you have to take into account lefty and righty and all these other things. It's just not that easy, right? This is also why you see guys go from shortstop to third base. Being on that side of the field, it's easier to just slide over. You won't see a guy go from second base to third base. That's a whole different view of the batter and turning double plays and everything else. So it's a lot different. He said, Steven, he's calling you dumb. I'm not saying that. Astros 19 games played, ERA 5.39. White Sox games played 16, ERA 4.79. I will say this, though. What you got to keep in mind, Eric, too, and I'm glad you looked it up. The White Sox are trash, bro. The White Sox are trash. For them to have a 4.79 ERA with that pitching staff, they have literally gutted that team. The White Sox will lose 100 games this year. And it won't be because Maldonado sucks. It'll be because they have zero talent. Like, they have nobody left. I mean, they went full on fire sale, tear it all down and rebuild. They are in the midst of a rebuild. They are 100% in, oh no, we suck mode. Like, for real, for real. Remember those lean years with the Astros when it was like, Jesus, we suck so bad. Can we please just get rid of Hunter Pence? He doesn't deserve this. Remember those years? It was those years between when the Astros got rid of Hunter Pence and then got Altuve. Remember those few, like, year and a half, 2 years where it was like, oh my God, I don't know any of these players. I don't even want to go to the game. I remember going to Astros games when they were losing 100. And it was like, I don't even remember who was playing because we just talked. It was just an excuse to go to a ballpark and be in Minute Maid and eat peanuts and drink $40 flat beer. I didn't give a shit who was playing. I just wanted to be in the ballpark. For $10, I could sit in the Diamond Club. Trayton McClain was shining my shoes. Hey, can I get you some more nachos? Sorry, Lance. That was exactly. Stevens Weather Guy says, you know who was playing for those teams? John Singleton. Yep. Chris Carter. Jesus. Yeah, John Singleton is Chris Carter, but with less home runs. Shit. Luis Valbueno. Yeah. That's great. 25-cent Tuesday nights. Jesus. Oh, Eric said Jordan played first base when he got to the Astros, according to an ex-manager. He was talking about it in the team Spanish radio. He didn't play first base. They experimented with him at first base. And he didn't like it. They didn't like it. I think he's too big for first base. You know what I mean? Like, I think Jordan likes left field. Right? And I think, like, Frank Thomas was big. So I'm not saying like big dudes can't play first base. But I think it's one of those things you kind of almost have to just come up playing first base if you're going to be that big. That wasn't his thing, and he likes playing the outfield. So, damn, I remember going to watch Lucas Harrell and Bud Norris. Yeah, right? JD Martinez. That was when JD Martinez was like, who's this guy? Yeah, whatever. Send him off. And you send him off, and you're like, oh, God. Did we just Steve Finley, Luis Gonzalez ourselves again? Shit, we did. That's what JD Martinez was. JD Martinez was just Steve Finley, Luis Gonzalez 2.0. Remember that? I don't know. Some of you might be bandwagon and don't remember those eras. I do. I certainly do. Oh, shit. Yeah, but that wasn't the 100 lost teams, though, Steven. Johan Santana, Kurt Schilling, those weren't the 100 lost teams. We're talking straight up 100 lost teams. Yeah. We're talking the 100 lost team Astros. But, yeah, you go look at the White Sox teams right now. Bruh, it's bad. Let me go read their, here we go. White Sox depth chart. I would be surprised if you guys could name. Oh, they got one. Oh boy. You might know two of these. Here you go. Garrett Crochet, Mike Clevenger, Michael Soroka, Eric Feed, and Chris Flexen. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Who? Exactly. Oh, I do love. Holy shit. Look at the White Sox. They've got literally the entire ex-Astros catching rotation. Corey Lee, Max Stassi, and Martin Maldonado. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Corey Lee, didn't he have a cup of coffee with the Astros as well? Yup. 2022, Corey Lee. There's old Max Stassi. There's he go. 2013 to 2019. And of course, Maldi. I see you, White Sox, trying to snatch up all the Astros catching core. Okay. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Look at old Maldi hitting a 061. Yep, Maldi gonna mauled. Jared Taylor, Astros of the North. Yeah. Steven said they could take a Brayu back. Oh, old Stassi. Look at that, boy. 167. Jesus. That some bitch hit 278 with the Angels one year. Didn't do that with the Astros, I'll tell you that much. Man. Oh, boy. So, yeah, the White Sox are no right now. Let's look at their, but let's do the same thing, though. Should have learned after getting Keuchel. Yeah. Let's do the same exercise, though, right? Let's go look at the WAR for their staff. Pitching. I'm going to scroll down. We're going to scroll over. Sort by WAR. Oh, look at that. Well. Remember how many zeros and negatives the Astros had? Not nearly as many on the White Sox. Now, granted, they've got a couple, but they've got Garcia with a .7, Hill with a -0.4. And then you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 guys with a negative WAR, 2 guys with a 0. Bro, you compare that to the Astros, who are supposed to be legitimate World Series contenders. It's not even close. I mean, this, as it stands, just from a statistical standpoint, this rotation is better. This pitching staff right now, statistically, is better than the Astros. Facts. Big facts. Let's go look up stats, team. Let's go team ERA. Look at that. The only team in baseball with a worse ERA than the Astros is the godforsaken Colorado Rockies, and it's because they pitch in Coors Field. And it's not even close. 4.97 to 5.39 it's a mild difference. That's insane. Jesus, that is so bad. That is awful. I wouldn't have even guessed how bad that was. I just wanted to see. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. Kansas City with the best ERA in the majors. Screw you, Royals. Yankees are 4th. Look at the White Sox. They are 25th. Not great. Rangers are 12th. Shut up, Total Dallas. Not looking good. Rangers are 12th. Angels are 22nd. Seattle is 15th. So, yeah. That's what you're aiming at, right? The A's are 10th. That's crazy. They got the best ERA in the division. So that's what you're looking at is like, okay, we've got to get our numbers up. We've got to be better, right? So hitting wise, it's not even close. OPS, 5th best in baseball. Hits, 2nd best in baseball, right? Runs, not great. 14th in baseball. Not great. Power wise, 6th. They'll get there. But OPS is a good sign. OPS is a good stat to go by. That's on base plus slugging. It's good to be 5th. No one in the division is above you. Rangers are 11. Angels are 18. Seattle's 25. Oakland's 29. Astros by far the best hitting team in the division. The worst pitching team. So they got to climb that mountain. And when they get their guys back, they will. A's will fall back to the pack as far as pitching goes. It's going to be a long road to hoe, as they say. Do they track left on base? Yeah, it's advanced stats, though. You'd have to go to like, let's see. MLB left on base rankings. It's going to be like, not 768. Oh, here's team rankings. Let's see. There goes today's win. What? Don't say that. Did they? Son of a bitch. Oh, because they had the runner on second. I hate that stupid ass rule. I hate it so much. Yep, 5-4 Braves. Who gave that up? So a single scores a run, of course. Who was that? Who was pitching? Who's in right now? Who would it be? Who would it be now? Martinez. Just got through talking about him, singing his praises. That's not an earned run, though. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, because he didn't put the guy on second. That's so shitty. You come in, give up a hit, run scores. Astros are last in left on base. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Let's see. Here is left on base. MLB team left on base per game. No, Pittsburgh is last. At least according to this. Don't know. Let's see. Chrome resize. So this is on teamrankings.com. 2024, Kansas City is the best. 12.12. And Astros are 27th. So they ain't great. They're close. They might as well be last. Shit. Astros, then Dodgers, then the Braves, and then Pittsburgh. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Team batting. Yeah. And that was under, hitting. Because at first I was like, well, maybe that's pitching left on base. Yeah. So could be worse. Not by much, though. So, yeah, this is, this website, they got everything on here. Everything. Pitching wise, boy, you don't want to look that up, though. That's sad. Let's see. Team pitching. Yeah, you can look it all up. If you ain't first, you're last. Shut up. Shut up, Total Dallas. All right, so we got those out of the way. I want to start a debate. We need to get to this topic. Oh, real quick. You guys ready for some Bill Belly? You guys ready for some belly? Huh? I hope so. Bill Belichick is signing a deal with Omaha. He's signing a deal with Omaha Productions. Excuse me. Manning confirmed it. So it's not They don't know if he's going to be involved in the Manning cast or not. I can't imagine that would be super fun. Although, when you get him outside of coaching, Belichick is a much different guy. He's a lot more fun outside of coaching. Hey, maybe he lets his dog do more. Right? Remember when he let his dog draft? Steven, yeah, he will be my coworker. Maybe he lets his dog do some stuff. But I heard he's going to do some stuff with Pat McAfee also for the draft. So that'll be interesting. But I don't know if I'm ready for this oversaturation of Bill Belichick. Cece says, I can't believe this if it didn't come from Ian. Well, okay. Well, okay. So be it. Hey, what up, Spoon? Spoon the DJ. Oi. Belichick wants to coach in 2025. So he says. He was interested in 3 jobs. And I saw a headline, and I didn't read it, but I saw a headline that said, did Robert Kraft mess up Bill Belichick's opportunity to get the Atlanta job? I mean, I don't know. Did he? Steven said, you know what McAfee and Belichick have in common? They both like to cut the sleeves off their shirts. Good point. That's a damn good point, sir. Let's see. Where did it? Okay, yeah, I don't see it anymore. I thought it would have talked about this in the article, but I did see where he might be working with Pat McAfee. So look for that draft night. Little Belichick magic. That could be fun. Because who doesn't love Belichick and his fantastical personality? Okay. All right. Let's get to it. Hot and heavy. Let's lock it up. Now, I don't want any bullshit from anyone, and that includes me. All right? And I mean it. I mean it. Spoon said I watch Pat all the time. Yeah. I don't, because I'm usually on when he's on. No, what time does he start? Is he 11 to 2? Is he on right now? I don't know if he's on right now. I can't recall if he is on right now. I shan't be looking. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, oh, he is 11 to 2. Okay. He's on earlier. Yeah. I'm here for the hot and bringing the heavy. Oh, Cece's going to lurk right when it's about to get really good. Cece? Oh, what the heck? Oh, Jerome sent me something. That's funny. So, saw a couple of things. Jeff Michael had something like this on his Twitter. And people are up in arms a little bit about this. As you know, Caitlin Clark was drafted first overall in the WNBA draft by the Indiana Hay Fever. Or is it just the Indiana Fever? I think it's just the Indiana Fever. She signs a 4-year, $338,000 contract. I don't even know, does Spot Track do WNBA contracts? I bet they'll start. She's a big deal. Yep. She's on here. They just have a profile for her. I don't even see WNBA on here. Do they have anything listed? Ignite, OTE. What is OTE? What the hell is OTE? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if that is. I think you made that up. I think you're making up sports around here. They do have WNBA. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, internet started going nuts. So she signed a 4-year deal worth $338,056. She'll get paid $76,535 in year 1, $78,066 in year 2, $85,873 in year 3, $97,582 in year 4. And this had some people a bit perplexed, a bit befuddled. Gerard Basala on Twitter, or X, at Gerard Basala. He is the Director of Public Policy at the Columbus Partnership, a membership-based organization of CEOs, out of Columbus, Ohio. He tweeted out and said, and he's where this picture came from right here. He said, I get that the immediate response to this salary information is, quote, endorsements, etc. But I am flabbergasted by the number $76,535 for the number 1 overall pick in a major sports league in the United States of America. For context, Babe Ruth's salary was $80,000 in 1930. Now, they also show Victor Wembanyama, who signed a 4-year deal worth $55.1 million. And, if you just Google like largest WNBA contract, like what I just did, and you start to look at some of the headlines, Caitlin Clark fans express shock at her salary as the WNBA's number 1 pick. Caitlin Clark's $76,000 salary puts a spotlight on a pay disparity. Caitlin Clark is worth millions. Why will she only make $76,000 in base salary? The gap between Clark's WNBA salary and her male counterparts draws outrage. What are the biggest contracts in WNBA history? So this comes up periodically. Not a lot, but every so often. And the heck? Like my whole chat is frozen. All of y'all's stuff. That's weird. And the Astros lost 5-4. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I wonder why the chat is frozen here. The last thing I see in the chat was when Spoon said 11-2. That's crazy. How far back was that? Yellow fever. Okay. Yeah. I got to go way back. It's crazy to me. I'm sorry. It's not even updating. I'll close it and reopen it. Wow. This really sucks. By the way, the Twitch polls, what NBA dynasty team do you least hate? Pops Spurs got 72% of the vote. You least hate the Spurs. Second was Steph's Warriors. Okay. Good on ya. Good on ya. Let me pop out this chat. Pop out. Oh, and as soon as I did, okay, I thought I was going to lose all the damn chat. Okay. Go Spurs, go. So we have this talk periodically about these numbers, right? And I understand why this comes up. When you see somebody like Caitlin Clark, who was maybe not single-handedly responsible for some of the biggest numbers we've ever seen in women's college basketball, but really she was responsible for some of the biggest numbers in college basketball, men's or women's, this year for sure. And she was really responsible for some of the biggest numbers in sports. I mean, do you remember the slide I showed you a few days ago? I would have to go back and find it. But we had a slide that was shortly after the women's tournament that had the numbers that that LSU Iowa game pulled. Here it is. And this is, I think, what is sparking the outrage. When you see stuff like this, oh, okay. That's 12.3 million viewers last night for the Iowa LSU game. More viewers than any women's college basketball game ever. More viewers than the 2023 NBA Finals. More viewers than the 2023 World Series. More viewers than the 2023 Orange Bowl. The 2023 Big Ten Championship. The Cotton Bowl. The Pac-12 Championship game. The Big 12 Championship game. The ACC Championship game. The Peach Bowl. Thursday Night Football. Every 2023 college football regular season game except Ohio State, Michigan. When you see that, and then you see this, the average sports fan goes, this doesn't make sense to me. Why is she only making $76,000? Why is she only making $338,000 over 4 years? Here's the problem. The sport that she plays in does not generate the kind of revenue to be able to provide her with the value that she's worth. This is why Ice Cube was like, hey, I'll give you $5 million if you come play with the Big Three. Remember, we talked about that. Ice Cube was like, come play with the Big Three. I'll give you $5 million. And some people, some women included, were like, that's disrespectful. That's a slap in the face. If Ice Cube really wanted to help, he wouldn't be trying to take her away from the WNBA, where she could be bringing more eyes and more attention on the game and helping grow the sport in the WNBA and increasing the eyeballs. Okay. Well, then why are you bitching about the salary? Because in order to get the salaries up, you're going to have the superstars that come along to get the eyeballs, to get the salaries up. It's got to be this way. Remember, Nolan Ryan was the first player to make $1 million in baseball. But he had to, they had to increasingly get better and higher and higher. The numbers have to go up. She just can't show up and be like, I'm worth $55 million a year, just like Victor Wembanyama is. Because she probably is worth a lot more. I mean, I know she's worth a lot more. But if the league and the teams don't have the money because it doesn't exist, they can't pay her that. So don't be mad at the NBA and at men's salaries because, one, the league has been around and it just prints money. That's not the reason for disparity. There is no glass ceiling, okay? I want to be very clear about that because that's what happens. There's a glass ceiling in sports and it's just not equal. Women never make as much as men do. Hold on. The reasons these sports, these guys make as much as they make is because they generate what they make. The TV deals generate that revenue, the sponsors, the ticket sales, all of that, the eyeballs from the viewers generate all of that. The butts and seats, the people that watch the play. I mean, this isn't like, it's not like there's nobody watching and they're still paying Wembanyama $55 million. So it's, if you want the WNBA players to get paid $55 million because they're the number one draft pick, well, then you need to get the same numbers. Let's pull up TV ratings. NBA TV ratings versus WNBA TV ratings. So this says WNBA draft smashes record with 2.4 million viewers, a 307% increase. That's fantastic. You love that. This is the WNBA's Magic and Bird moment. Remember, and I heard this comparison before, and it's so fantastic because that's really what it is. Joe Pro, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. That's what this is. Remember, back in the day, the NBA was kind of this fledgling league. No one kind of was giving a shit about it. And then Magic and Bird came along and just revitalized the sport. It was just this head-to-head. And it was like, oh, this is great. Well, that's kind of, Caitlin Clark is going to single-handedly do that for this sport, it feels like. Oh, yeah. Joe Pro said, let's do math. Clark's contract plus WNBA revenue versus Wembanyama's contract plus WNBA plus NBA revenue. Is that fair? Yeah. So, but it's going to take time. Like the fact that this was the most watched WNBA draft ever, and it was a 300% increase, tells you that up until Caitlin Clark arrived on the scene, I won't say nobody gave a shit, but it wasn't mainstream, and very few people other than some of the diehards were watching. And this is why salaries have been so depressed in the WNBA, because it hasn't been a draw. But when you get 2.4 million people watching a draft, all of a sudden advertisers go, take our money. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. And when she starts playing, advertisers are going to flock to the games. And guess what happens when advertisers flock to the games? Revenue goes up. And guess what happens when revenue goes up? Salaries go up. But that doesn't happen until she gets here. Up until this point, this hasn't happened. But you can't give her a contract based on ifs and the future. But in 4 years, it's going to be a lot more than 4 years, 338,000. And she will definitely make more in endorsements. Is it going to be, is she going to make 55 million in 4 years like Victor Wembanyama? No, because the WNBA is so far behind the NBA. They've got so much catching up to do. Could it one day? I hope so. You put that kind of product on the court and people just can't wait to watch it, then yes. If you can pull in the same kind of numbers that the NBA gets, then there's no reason the salaries can't be the same. No reason. Here's a table. This is from March of 2023. Here's some WNBA comparisons. Revenue. Okay. Excuse me. Let's share this. Aaron J. Bryan said crabs. What is the lobster or the crab for, AJB? Why did you post that? Let me share this with you. Let me show you what I mean here. And this is, again, when people say, because I think that the inclination is just to go glass ceiling. It's not fair. Men make more than women. Once again, women are getting screwed. And if I thought that was the case, I would genuinely come forward as a champion for these women in this league and say, this is not fair and this is not okay. But when you see this, you kind of understand, oh, well, this is why she got a 4-year, $336,000 deal, and Victor Wembanyama got a 4-year, $55 million deal. I don't know if you guys can see this on your phone, but I would invite you to take a gander if you can. Here is a NBA versus WNBA comparison. Okay? NBA revenue, $10 billion in revenue. The WNBA made $60 million. They didn't even make $100 million. They didn't even make $500 million. They didn't even make $250 million. They made $60 million. So that right there just tells you the difference. The gap is so wide and vast. Average salary in the NBA is $9.6 million. Average salary in the WNBA is $102,000. Ticket prices: $94 for an NBA game, $47 for a WNBA game. Steph Curry's highest paid player in the NBA at $48 million. Jewel Lloyd is making $228,000. 2022 NBA Finals drew 12.4 million. The WNBA Finals drew 412,000. Again, if you got 12.4 million people showing up to watch your product, salaries are going to go up. But you can't even draw 500,000 people to watch the product. Why do you expect to be paid like the guys that are drawing 12.4 million to watch the product? Average attendance of a game, 17,000 versus 5,600. Ratings. 2022 NBA Finals had a 7.6 rating, reaching 12.4 million. Highest viewed game was the Aces versus Storm, which averaged 852,000 viewers, which peaked at 1.1 million. So, again, I totally get it. And I'm rooting for them to get these numbers up. I want these women to be able to make millions of dollars. I do. But that means that all these women that are up in arms about it, how many WNBA games do you watch? Who's your favorite? What's your favorite team? And somebody did that. I think it was a comic, but he was like, how many of you are mad that WNBA players don't make as much as NBA players? And these ladies were like, yeah, this is bullshit. He goes, who's your favorite WNBA player? And then I think one lady yelled out a name, and he goes, what team does she play for? Name 3 teams in the WNBA. Name 2 other players besides the one you named. I mean, there's this outrage, but it's this faux outrage. There's the outrage of, I want to be mad because I feel like women aren't getting treated fairly, and I get that. but it's not a fair outrage because you don't even support the goddamn sport yourself. So all these women that are getting angry as shit over Caitlin Clark making $336,000 over the next 4 years, how many WNBA games did you watch? Have you watched? You might watch some going forward, but how many games have you watched over the last 5 years? Because if your answer is 0 or 1 or 5, you're the problem. You're part of the problem. You're not even supporting your sport. So you have no reason to bitch and moan. Deanna said, I know Sue Bird because of her dad. I don't watch the sport. I'm not a WNBA fan. I've told you guys that. Now, I did watch because, Caitlin Clark made me watch. I ain't gonna lie. That Iowa LSU game was like, damn, they're balling. So that kind of stuff makes me want to watch. Cece says $76K for 4 months of work. I could do that. You do that anyway, Cece. What are you talking about? You make more than that for 4 months of work. What are you talking about, Cece? You don't even work 4 months a year and you make more than that. Get out of here, Cece. Yeah, don't let her fool you, Titan Hugo. Cece talking about I would $76K for 4 months of work. First of all, Cece, you make more than $76K. Second of all, Cece, you work less than 4 months a year. Scram, beat it, kid. You ain't fooling nobody. She gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. She's like, that's rude. Yeah, Jared said the same, Barry. I watched because of Caitlin and quickly realized she's Steph Curry. Pass. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. Here's why. Joe Pro! Thank you for the 100 bids, buddy. Joe Pro said, holy shit, WNBA is 0.6% of NBA. Clark's deal is 0.6% of Wemby's deal. I pulled over to math. So the math is mathin'. Total Dallas, thank you for the 1 bid, buddy. He said for CC's collection plate. Barry said, I want to be like CC when I grow up. Yeah. Alex Villanueva said 4 months, more like 12 days. Damn. CC said unsubscribe. That's funny. Hey. Funkasaurus Rex, thank you. Funkasaurus Rex said, hi there. I've joined because you were mentioned on Dev Hour and wanted to show my support. Hey, I appreciate that. I don't know what Dev Hour is, but much love, man. Appreciate you being here, Funkasaurus. Thank you, sir. I don't know what Dev Hour is, but welcome in. Just talking up some WNBA versus NBA salaries and this fake outrage from these folks that are mad. Y'all just jealous if you want to be CC, negotiate a better contract. Facts! I do believe it. I'm with you on that. Hey, thank you for the 4 bids, Heartthrob. He said for Barry's lawyer for when CC gets her hands on Barry. She gonna kill me, bro. CC gonna whoop my ass, brother. Best believe it. Believe it. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Joe Pro did the math. I would be curious to see, like Joe Pro, you did the math. Like, Caitlin Clark makes 0.6% of what Wemby makes and all that. He said WNBA is 0.6% of the NBA. Clark's deal is 0.6 of Wemby's deal. So that lines up perfectly. I would be curious to see what the average. Well, we know what the average salary is in the NBA versus the WNBA, and then like where those rank, right? But nonetheless, Cece said, Jen, please tell them I have a work email. Oh, you do? Jen said, indeed you do, Cece. Yeah, If y'all want to if you need to email CC, just do so. It is queenbeespiceisworking@gmail.com. That is her work email, and it is 100% legitimate. It says so in the name. queenbeespiceisworking@gmail.com. It says working in the name of the email. Come on. So yeah, look. Here's the bottom line, okay? If you want to be mad, be mad. But I would love to do this as an experiment. I really would. What I'd love to do if I had the time, and I do, and I don't, but I would love to do an experiment where I would go on Twitter and I would find 50 different females that tweeted about the pay discrepancy between what Caitlin Clark is making and what Victor Wembanyama or somebody in the NBA is making. And then I would love to scour their timelines and see how many times they live tweeted during an NBA game. Right? Like, see how many times did they talk about, oh man, I'm watching the Sparks and the Fever. I'm watching the Liberty and the Justice for All. So, yeah, I want to see. I want to know. I would love to do the due diligence. Because I guarantee you, of those women, a lot of them, they ain't watching. They want to get mad. They ain't watching. So, Joe Pro said, set up the math, Barry. Break it down. Post a clip. Let's fucking go. The only two people here I can 100% work for a living are myself and Joe Pro. Hey, shut up, Mark. That's not true. Work email just to let her know your direct deposit has been deposited. Someone else said her work email is queenbeespice@18thdegree.com. Steven, the other guy said, oh, because this won't be creepy. What? Excuse me? Oh, let me find some females and scour their feeds. Okay, that had nothing to do with it. That's not creepy. Unlike you, Steven. I'm not out here being creepy. I'm trying to find these scandalous females who are getting faux angry. I'm too old to be creepy. Speaking of creepy, what's up, D-Mata? D-Mata said that would be nice if we had the comments back. Yeah. Yeah. You up by me Friday. Oh, I'm helping my bro move. Oh, clip it, Steven. Shut up. Shut up. All of you shut up. Okay. Well, that was that. It's almost time to bounce. It's almost time to get out of here. D-Mata rolling in late. I could take a poll at St. James. Now that's creepy. Can't even get the arrows back. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I don't even know why to be honest with you, I don't know why the comments left Houston. I really don't. D-Mata said I got rid of all my porn material. What? What? Good on you, brother. Good on you, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they folded? Oh, even better. Go figure. Go figure. Anyways. Oh, good for you, D-Mata. D'Amato said, I burned it after I died and came back. Did you make some promises that you had to keep? If you let me live, I'll burn all my porn. Then he woke up and he was like, shit! Damn it! D'Amato, why is there a 73-foot bonfire in the backyard? Don't worry about it, baby. Fuck. That's funny. Turner Pookie said, I didn't even know the comments left. Well, I mean, and what's crazy is they were dominant. They were a dominant WNBA team, and they didn't even stick around. So, yo no say, man. Yo no say. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get on the... Does Barry get YouTube comments? Yeah, I'm sorry, Eric. The comment thing got jacked up. And when it does that, I can't get the YouTube comments anymore. Let me see what Eric said, though. I missed a couple things. Let's see. How many of the people are going to stay around to watch the game past this season? Because I remember when the USA women were doing the same thing. Now I go to Dash games and it's like 500 people. Same, right? Exactly. Aaron said, amen. Who is going to be the next host of this wonderful program? Barry is not making it past the weekend if he keeps this up. CC gonna kill me. Yeah. But that's another, man, I remember when this came up with the U.S. women's national team. Remember that? They were like, well, the women are getting paid equal. And hell, the women deserve to get paid more. At least they were having more success on the pitch. Now look, ain't nobody watching that. So, I don't know. Sucks. My hope is Caitlin Clark is the catalyst for a huge uptick in eyeballs on the WNBA, salary increases on the WNBA, and most importantly, and I think this is really, really important, because this is the big reason why I don't watch, if I'm being dead ass honest. But I hope she's the big reason for an increase in the level of play. Because I tell you, in the past, I have watched some games and I've watched some play and some highlights, and I'm just like, it's kind of like why I don't watch college. The skill set is just like inferior. Men's college basketball is inferior to the NBA. That's why I don't want to watch it. The WNBA is inferior to the NBA skill set wise. But this is the same. So what I'm telling you, when I saw the highlights of Iowa and LSU, it was like, oh shit, that's good basketball. It wasn't this, oh, that's fundamentally sound chest passes and bounce passes. It was like, yo, they are balling. Not just this, like, you know, fun, like the way they shot. It was just like balling. It was not aggravating to my eyes. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times you watch these games, whether it be men's college basketball or WNBA, and I'm so used to watching NBA basketball that it's aggravating to my eyes, because it's like that doesn't look like good basketball that I normally watch. It's got a different look to it. But man, not that game, not those players, and not her. And so maybe this is the beginning of that change. I certainly hope so. I really, really do. I certainly hope so. We didn't get to a couple of things. Hell, we didn't even get to our private hour. Private dancer. We got some shit to do tomorrow. We got some catching up to do. Yeah, we didn't get to the Tesla stuff. I got a pick 3 thing I wanted to do. We got through some stuff, though. CBS had games, but now they sent the games to the CBS network and Paramount. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Screw you, Astros. Raggedy bitches. Thank you, Mark G. Love you, buddy. Yeah, I can't see all the Texas, the chat messages. Hey, Alec. Love you, buddy. Be safe out there, man. Alex said I'm on duty and get to see the last 2 minutes. Sir, you be safe out there, man. Thank you for your service, Alec. We're all rooting for you and a safe return, man. Be careful out there. Please. Please. And for the rest of you, same thing. Y'all be careful. See you tomorrow. Last show of the week. Joining me on tomorrow's program, we've got 2 guests going to be here tomorrow. Apollo Dez going to join me at 3:15 to talk Astros. We'll figure this shit out. And then joining me in the 4 o'clock hour, don't miss it, Brad Goss. Hilarious dude. Going to join me in the 4 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about his 150 different children's books. He's going to be shooting a special for Netflix coming up. You're not going to want to miss it because he's absolutely hilarious. So hang out for that as well. All right. Until I see you tomorrow, folks, do me 3 favors. Yeah, buddy. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Let's raid somebody. Who shall we raid? Ooh, let's see. Is there anybody that we can find? Oh, let's see. Let's go to browse. Sports. My boy Forensic Tilts is up doing his thing. You better you bet. Pack breaks are boring. Oh man, the sports channels are so bad. Why are the sports channels always so bad, you guys? Oh, don't you know they're terrible? I never understand why they're bad. Oh well, let's just call it. I give up. I give up trying to find raids. I wish we had mods that could find good raids for us. Whatever.
Jethro Sports.